Let's bring in our chief Washington correspondent, Jonathan Karl, who'll be hosting This Week later on this morning. John, always great to see you. So we've seen a flurry of these picks heading into the weekend. We're now getting a clear picture of what the new Trump cabinet will look like. But what are the major confirmation battles still ahead?
Look, these are going to be some lively confirmation hearings. Trust me on this one, Whit. I think, obviously, you're going to have to look to Pete Hegseth, who, like Matt Gaetz, has faced allegations of sexual misconduct, sexual assault in the case of Hegseth, allegations that he denies. But he's also come out against the idea of women in combat, and that's something that some Republicans simply disagree with, and, of course, a lot of Democrats as well. And look, the other two I'm really looking at are Tulsi Gabbard to be the head of the U.S. intelligence, the DNI, and Bobby Kennedy at Health and Human Services. They are both former Democrats, in some cases prominent former Democrats, but have some very controversial views. And you know, we'll see. I think there'll be some Republicans that are asking very difficult questions of both of them.
Yeah, definitely a few to watch there. Let's talk about Attorney General. Matt Gaetz obviously stepping aside, Pam Bondi being named instead. While she's much more likely to be confirmed, it's clear, though, that Trump is signaling major changes at the DOJ.
Absolutely. Look, we know he's already said that he would fire Jack Smith. He actually won't need to do that. It looks like Jack Smith is going to wind up his special counsel investigations and leave the Justice Department before January 20th. But look, Trump believes that the Justice Department wronged him, went after him in a political prosecutions, plural, and he is looking to change not just the political appointees that go in and out with each new administration, but some of the career prosecutors and investigators over at DOJ. And Pam Bondi is a loyalist. I mean, she is a former state attorney general, 8 years as Florida's AG, but she is somebody who speaks at Trump rallies, was there with Trump when he was challenging the election results in 2020, and is somebody who will truly be a loyalist in that job.
And John, before I let you go, Trump has also been active on a global scale. He met with the head of NATO yesterday, as we noted, to discuss security issues, military alliance. How are international leaders preparing and reacting to the incoming Trump administration?
Well, the reactions almost across the board are saying very nice things about him. That's the way to appeal to Trump. So the words have been complimentary, even as there's some trepidation, particularly in NATO. You know, Trump has been actually a critic of NATO. He pressed very hard for NATO members to spend more on their collective defense. But look, he's the new boss, and they know they need to work with him.
John Karl, always appreciate it. Thank you so much. And remember to tune into This Week later on this morning. John speaks with senators from both sides of the aisle about Donald Trump's cabinet nominees and their path toward confirmation.